Hello friends, it's Amanda with Geek Girl Plans, and today I am going to make a sheet for my word of the year. It's the first year that I've really chosen a word, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know all the details about how word of the year works, but this is a word that I want to kind of represent my year and the goals that I hope to accomplish. And my word is consistency. I need some consistency in a lot of areas. So this is going to be really broad for a lot of areas. I thought I would use this Unique Alpha Fonts, and there is this really cute one in the back. It's probably really hard for you to see it because it's a foil. It's kind of like the hollow foil, but I really like it, and I'm going to see how I can get it to work. So I'm going to use the ruler trick to try to get my word to be straight on the page. If that doesn't work, I might just line it up with some of the dot here on this dotted line. And this is just a sheet from Happy Notes that I happen to already have. So let's see if I can get these off of here. And this book has a couple of pages of this same font, so you don't have to worry about using it all up. I know sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't want to use that. It's too pretty. I'll save it. But, you know, then you don't really get to fully enjoy it the way you do if you put it in your planner. Let's see if I can get this on here. So one down, and I may fast forward through this part since it looks like it's going to take me just a moment. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with something else because these S's are not coming off of here. They're all ripping, so I was only able to get C-O-N. So let me see what else I'm going to do, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is use these really pretty silver letters. They're still in this same book, the Unique Alpha Fonts book. And I think what I'll do is fast forward through putting them on the ruler because I have to get those kind of close to see them lined up because I don't have very good eyes. Okay, I don't know how well you can see this since it's a foil, but I have consistency here. I do think these could have been a little bit cuter if they would have been on clear, and that way you could have really, or I could have really put them closer together to look like it was all scripted together. But this is still really cute. And let's see, about how far do we want this on the page? About here, I suppose. And in case you haven't seen this trick before, you line the letters up on a ruler or a straight edge to get them in line, and then you put part of it down on the paper, and if it works correctly, which sometimes it does not, you pull the ruler or your straight edge out from underneath the other part, and then you can hopefully get them down. My E stuck a little bit, and that's okay because these weren't super fancy inline anyway. Let's do about here. Everything doesn't have to be perfect, and I think that that's pretty cute. Now what I thought I might use, in addition to the Unique Alpha Fonts, was this Mega Book flower. I don't know what they call it. I guess just florals. And there are some really cute florals that have some silver boxes with them. And I thought I would decorate with some of these florals and add a couple of boxes. And at the end of the year, I can list on here how consistency has affected my year, how I've incorporated that, if I was successful in doing that or not. So I thought I would add a couple of those boxes as well as some of the florals. So let's see here. Let's maybe start with a couple of boxes. And I don't really have much of an idea of what I'm doing since I've not ever done this before, but we will just see how it turns out. So I'm just kind of putting some boxes staggered just on the page, and I'll fill in with some of the florals here in a minute as well. I don't know how many things I will want to write about at the end of the year, but I want to leave myself a few squares, rectangles, to go ahead and fill in some things that hopefully I've been consistent with by the end of this year. Let's see, do I want this to go on the top, on the side? Let's see. These have florals on the bottom. This is the sides. This is one floral. Maybe just to make this one a little bit different, I'll put those across the top and maybe bring it down further. Okay, let's look at some of the florals that match. There are also non-silver boxes, but I thought since I had silver here, I would use the silver boxes. So these are on clear. Okay, I think you should be able to see that. This one is paper. And this one is paper. So a lot of the things in that I have found in some of the mega books is that there will be two pages, so you don't have to worry about using up your favorite stickers. Now, one difference in this one was that of this, one page was silver and one page was not silver, so it's a little bit different, but most of the others it's exactly the same. Let's see. Maybe put this one in this corner. And that felt pretty sticky, so I'm pretty sure that's where that one's going to stay. Is that okay? Let's see here. Across the top, I think I may do some of these clear stickers. And let's see. So I didn't notice at first, but this one cuts off at the end. So I'm just going to overlap this one a little bit with it so that you don't really see that sharp edge. There we go. So we've got some pretty florals across the top. And let's add some more in. Okay. So we've got a good variety of colors in the boxes and of course here, so I think we can pretty much bring any colors into it. Let's maybe bring this over here. Oh, and you know what? I didn't even write the definition of consistency. I may put that here. And you know, I actually found the definition worded in a couple of different ways. And I think the way that I want to use it is the quality of always behaving or performing in a similar way, or of always happening in a similar way. So very basic, but I want that consistency throughout my everyday life that I just haven't been giving myself. Let's see. What other florals should we include? I really, you know, I may look and see if I've got a longer silver box that I can put just the definition in without the florals and maybe layer a floral with it. Let me see what other boxes I've got. Okay, so I have this Colorful Shapes box, booklet or sticker book. And it does have some silver stickers. Now, unfortunately, mine is cut crooked. I've got some different shapes in here. Not really just a rectangle, which I was kind of looking for. I could use this one and kind of take it off the page. Let's see how big it is. So if I do this, I would definitely want to move this box. Let me see if it's even possible to move that one. It may be stuck down pretty good, and I don't have any undo. Okay, we'll come back to that. Okay, and let's see, we can put this one, I don't want it to be lined up right with that one. But it's awfully close to this one. But I think that'll be okay. Okay, that'll give me a good place to put my definition. You know what? I may want to move that up just a little bit. Let me see if it'll let me. maybe up slightly more. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit better. It's a little bit more centered between here and down here, and now I'm realizing that one is crooked. Sometimes the struggle is real. It's a little bit crooked, but I think that'll be okay. I don't want to take it up again. Okay, let's see what other florals. I may put these here. That's awfully close to that, so maybe not there. Let's see. Okay, we'll put those there. And I actually think it looks really nice. It came out better than I even hoped for. Sorry about having to pick that up to cut those. I just need to be able to see them well. Okay, let me see. Just use those little scraps. Might as well use all the pieces. Oh, I forgot to cut this. I've just got that little tiny bit here. I will still try to include that maybe here. I like it, so I'll put my definition of consistency here, and then I will be able to fill these in at the end of the year to see how I have managed to stay consistent. Thank you for joining me. I had a lot of fun. Talk to you later. Bye.